Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today we're going to try and tackle a whole house clean with me. If you know, since I became a mom of two, I quickly changed my cleaning routine because it was just too much to tackle in just one day. So I typically do it a 2-day process, like do the whole first floor, then I'll go upstairs and do the second floor. But it's Friday, we're gonna gear up for the weekend, and I really just want to spend the time enjoying with the kids this weekend and Mike. So we are going to try and do as much as I possibly can. Capri is down for her first morning nap right now, and I'm going to show you guys the overview of the house. It is a mess, a true disaster. I've been staying up the past 3 nights until like 1, 2 in the morning because we had Capri's cake smash last night, and there's just balloons and things totally out of the place. I'm exhausted, so right before we get started, I'm also going to have a cup of coffee. Hopefully that gives me the boost that I need. So if you guys enjoy these kinds of videos, give it a big thumbs up. Definitely consider hitting that subscribe button if you're new here for more home decor, cleaning, and organization. And let's get right into this one. Hey guys, so we are first starting off with some coffee. We had a long list to get done today, so of course caffeine is always a good idea, am I right? Let me know down in the comments what are some things that you guys do before you have a very long to-do list and a long day of cleaning ahead that gets you motivated and going for the rest of the day. After I have my coffee, I also am going to start burning a candle because this is also another thing that I really love doing. Just smelling the fresh aroma through my home already gets me on a boost to start cleaning.
When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me.
Okay, so a speed through of a little mini home tour, aka disaster, housey mess version. We're going ahead and going through, and I'm going to show you all the areas, which is the entire house today, that I'm going to be tackling and what we're working with and all the things that we have to lie ahead of us. So wish me luck. Everything on the first floor and everything on the second floor, we are going to be tackling laundry, clothes, bed making, changing of sheets, giving everything a good vacuum. The only thing that by the end of this video, I was exhausted and it was already like 7 o'clock at night, was mopping the floors, and I just went ahead and pulled out my Bona the next morning and went ahead and tackled that. So instead of starting downstairs like I normally do, I actually decided to begin upstairs, and that's because Capri was down for her first morning nap. So I'm beginning in our master bedroom, clearing off. That's Capri in the background. You're probably going to hear throughout this voiceover. I'm just going to clear off all the clothing that is on the nightstands, the dressers, sort through what's clean, what's dirty, get things back. Yeah, baby. And then hang it back in my husband's closet.
So much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing.
He also went a little Primar crazy, if you guys saw that bag there. We took him to the store for the first time because I also the day before had went and got so many great finds for the girls, like matching outfits. If you have a larger age gap, that is definitely the place to have your kids still match. But yeah, they have stores now in the US for those of you that didn't know. I'm just going to go ahead and take off all of the bedding on my bed because we're going to go ahead and throw it in for a wash of whites. And then I wanted to ask your guys' opinion as well while we're here in the bedroom. I bought this new hardware over at HomeGoods, a really great deal. I love that it has like that weaving like rattan style and of course the gold. So I want your opinion. That was the old, that's a little more bling, and then this is the new. Let me know down in the comments, do you like this new hardware? Should I go for it and put it on all the dressers, or maybe search for something else?
And playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me.
While I was getting ready to get the loads of laundry started for the whites first, I just piled through this section. Mike was looking for a particular shirt to wash for a photo shoot we had for Capri's birthday, and he literally dumped the entire basket onto the floor. Lovely for me, right? So I actually went ahead, put in a couple of more white pieces this way. All the whites could be done in one shot, and then I just sorted through there. That was a mix of colors that I put in the basket that I was going to be putting the next load in once the whites were totally done. And then right on top of Mike's ironing board, if you've been here, you already know Mike uses this as like another dresser for himself that all of his clothing just kind of piles up on. So I'm sorting through all whatever's dirty, adding it to that colored basket, or putting it away if it's clean. And then I'm actually going to be having a different system in here. Like I used to have over there just like a pretty laundry basket, but I think I'm going to get 2 laundry baskets. This way the clothes are always separated, lights and darks. And then of course have that in my walk-in closet and just leave, if you saw that basket, I have one really large basket for my pillows when my bed is not made. And then I have another basket for the really large throw that I like to have, same thing, mainly for decor purposes on the bedding. And then I'm just going to go ahead, remove all the decor that's on the nightstands and give that a good wipe down as well with the Method wood cleaner.
So why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody, I need somebody, I need somebody, give me somebody, somebody to love.
Once everything was put away, all of the things that were on the floor, like that didn't belong, were put back in its place. Then I went ahead, as you saw, wiped down all the surfaces in the bedroom. And then I'm going to go ahead, I just take my Ulrich vacuum. I get a lot of questions on this one. I'll actually have it, if you guys check out the description bar of my videos, I always have frequently asked about products. A lot of times I get questions on the decor. You can find most of the responses down there, but I'll also link this vacuum because I get a lot of questions on it, and I love it because it actually has a pod system. So once a month I just toss it and then I put a fresh one. Then I also want to go ahead and deep clean behind the mirror. If you can see all that dust and like pompous that flew back there, I also removed that and gave that a good vacuum, and then finishing off the bedroom with cleaning this large mirror.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy,
Now I'm just making my way into the second floor bathroom. This is the one that we use on a daily basis. So of course, Mike did me the favor of giving the girls a bath the night before, but unlike moms who put all the stuff away after things are done, he left all the bath toys in there with them. So I wanted to go ahead and get rid of those. And then I'm taking my 7th generation tub and tile cleaner, and I'm giving a good spritz down of the tub and shower. This way that I can sit for a few minutes while I then get working on the actual vanity countertop.
talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna love out loud. Talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder, love a little louder, love a little louder. We went to a small bar with neon lights.
So for my vanity countertops, I use different methods each time. Just really depends on the mood and what products I have easy on hand. This particular day, as you saw, I took my Scrub Daddy and I scrubbed everything down. And then I went ahead and I took some multi-purpose spray and I gave that a wipe down with a microfiber cloth. And here I'm just actually trying out my what's the name of it? I can't even remember it. My spray away glass cleaner on actually the hardware in the bathroom to see if that works, because it worked really great on the appliances like you guys recommended, and I wanted to see if it was going to get rid of like water stains that were on the actual faucets. And I would say it did a pretty decent job, but it's still not my absolute favorite. So leave comments down below, recommendations. Downstairs I have brass faucets and up here I have the nickel. And then I'm just cleaning off that mirror as well. That's here in the bathroom, the tray, and getting that back in order.
Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy.
After the tub and tile cleaner sat in the tub area for, I want to say, at least like 10 to 15 minutes, I then grabbed my Scrub Daddy, I put some warm water, and then I'm going ahead and scrubbing any limescale, scum, anything that may be on the tub area to give it a good cleaning, start the water, and give that a rinse so everything's nice, fresh, and new again. And it feels so nice to show you guys cleaning this bathroom without the hard water stains in my tub. If you guys saw my viral cleaning products that I tested out, it totally took that away, and I'm so happy now. And then I'm trying out this little guy here, which had great recommendations, a tile scrubber. So I have pretty hard time before. I would just kind of stand on the tub when I had to clean off all of the tiles in here, and it was honestly such a pain. But this guy made it really easy. I really enjoyed it. I sprayed everything down, I moistened the sponge, and then I just went on scrubbing. It reached all the way up to the ceiling, and I was able to give everything a nice, good, deep clean.
Kiss a little harder, love a little louder, love a little louder, love a little louder, love a little louder, love out loud, love out loud, love out.
Now I'm going to be working my way down to the toilet area. So usually I would say that's kind of the routine that I do. I start off with the sink while the cleaner's working on the tub, and then the last item that I clean would be the toilet area before finishing off on the flooring. So I'm just taking some cleaner, spraying that all on, and then giving it a good wipe down. As you see, my toilet and insides of my sinks, I always use a paper towel. I just feel like it's a lot more sanitary. And a lot of you mentioned that I should dispose of these just in the regular garbage, so I took you up on that because you said it could be damaging like to my pipes and stuff, and now I no longer flush it. I go ahead and I throw it just right in the garbage can that I usually have inside this bathroom that I just put out in the hallway when I'm giving this a good clean. After I've wiped everything down, then we're going to work on the inside of the toilet. I'm using the Scrubbing Bubbles foaming cleaner. Really been loving this stuff. I've used it on both bathrooms. The toilet was pretty dirty, so it definitely needed a good deep clean. And then the only thing I wanted to update you guys on from that viral cleaning video, if you saw like the little flower design that I had in there that I used, that it was basically like a scent booster and got rid of limescale. Obsessed with the smell. I have never smelled fresher toilets. Every single time I use the bathroom, it just lets out the most perfect scent. But unfortunately, on both the toilets, they're supposed to last up to 8 weeks, they both came off. And this was, of course, obviously I can't scrub them clean as I'm doing here. But since you see there was just very little bit left, I went in and scrubbed. So I don't know if maybe I did it wrong, but that was the only problem. And then I'm going in here into the bathroom and I'm just taking my vacuum. I removed the bath rug to put that in the wash and then gave everything a nice good clean.
Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out
Now we're in Capri's nursery, and I'm going to go ahead and remove everything that's on top of her dresser so I can get rid of any dust, polish off her furniture, and I'm using the Method wood cleaner for this as well. One of the knobs of the hardware fell off on her dresser, and we have yet to put it on, so that's definitely on the to-do list as well. But I'm wiping down everything, putting it back in its place once it has a wipe down, and then I also went ahead and wiped down any dust that was on her actual shelving as well, and then finishing off with the glass cleaner, cleaning off her rattan mirror. On top of her rocking chair, I had a couple of clean clothes that I let air dry. I would say about 80% of her clothing I let air dry. I don't throw in the dryer. So I just had to put those on hangers and get them put into the closet. And then right on her little bedside table, I removed everything, and I also sprayed that with my wood cleaner. I'm putting her play gym back in its place because she was playing with it with Mila earlier in the day, so get that to where it belongs. And then I'm just fixing up because they were also playing with some of their baby dolls inside Capri's little Moses basket. And then you're going to see I'm just going to give also the crib a wipe down, rearrange everything in there to get rid of any dust.
You as you drive, do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling just loving.
And then lastly, inside her bedroom, I shake off this rug. You guys know it's a very thin, I would say it's almost like a thick quilt type of rug. I just love the pattern and the color, but for cleaning, it makes it really difficult to get stuck in the vacuum. So this is the easiest way that I have to clean it. So shake it off, then wipe down any like little debris that came off of it. We don't wear any, shoes in the house, so I don't have to worry about it really getting tons of germs or anything like that. And then I would say about once a month, I do also spray it with some, I cannot remember my words today. I'm focusing on Capri on the side. And then I just spray some antibacterial spray as well. So now we're done with Capri's room. Of course, hers is the easiest because she's a baby and there's barely mess. But Mila's room is another story, you guys. Do you see this mess? I'm sure you saw it in the before. She just loves changing multiple times a day, putting her clothes all over the place. I'm trying to teach her how to be neater. So if you have any tips on teaching a 4-year-old to be a little more responsible, a little neater with their things, let me know down in the comments. I feel like she was so great at this before, but with quarantine and seeing how her dad is, I feel like she picked up those little bad habits. But doing things together, I try making it a little more fun. I told her she's going to be on camera, which makes her excited. I have Mila sorting through one of her Easter baskets to decide what's coming on our vacation, what's being put away, where. We have Capri here helping us out because she's awake now from her nap. And I'm just helping Mila tackle this. Also, I just realized while I was filming those other clips that Mila has this little guy back out. If you remember when we did our Christmas home tour, I put everything away and she got into one of the bins and she took this one out because she said she loves that it's gold and sparkly and goes with her room. So we have to put that back in Christmas decor, and then we're going to wipe everything down.
You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
So after I used my wood cleaners to clean off all of her dresser, I'm now taking the spray away and using it for this large mirror that she has in her room. I get questions on that as well. That was actually a Home Goods find, you guys, a couple of years ago, but obsessed with it. And then Mila had to put away some of these clothes in her chest. that night, we actually brought it down because all of that got hung on the dress-up rack that might made for the girls' playroom. So it's no longer in her room. I don't have to worry. Same thing as you saw. For her to just find one piece, she used to throw everything out. But now having it all on a rack downstairs makes it much easier. This is the life of having a little sister. Mila falls. No, since he's folding. No, not nice.
Forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay?
After all the clothes were put away of Mila's that was on her dresser, thrown on the floor, or on her bed, she then went over to her vanity and we just I used the glass cleaner to clean the glass area mirror, and then she went ahead and cleaned off with the wood cleaner the rest of the portions of her vanity.
This moment, can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
Then for her room, same thing. Like I said, since I was cleaning the bedding on this day, we removed all of the sheets from her bed, pillowcases, and I went ahead and put that into the wash for a good cleaning. For her, luckily I have backup sheets, so I didn't have to wait for those clothes to wash and then put it next. We got a king size bed, I want to say like 8 months ago, and I have yet to buy a second pair of king sheets, so that's definitely on the list to get done. But for her, thankfully, I have 2 sets of sheets, so this fresh set already was able to be put on, so we could just move forward in making her bed while the other sheets are getting cleaned in the washing machine. And then Mila was insistent. She actually really enjoys making her bed. She sometimes even goes into my room to try to make it, so I just was kind of filming her. She was doing her thing and making it exactly how the way she likes it. So remember, done is better than perfect, especially when it comes to your kids. And then I'm working my way onto her little end table and giving that a spray down as well.
Forever, I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
And then after I did the floors, I remembered I forgot to clean her vanity mirrors, so I went ahead and did that as well as her armoire, so gave that a good spray down. And now we're working our way downstairs now that all the upstairs is all clean. And down here, I'm just clearing off first this table here that has like literally a little bit of everything, some stuff of Mila's. A lot of the items actually came in for Capri's birthday party, so I used these reusable bags. Are so amazing because I have to bring them to the venue the night before, so all that stuff I've just kind of compiled into this bag as I'm cleaning up everything on the first floor, putting it in there. This way I know exactly where it is. I don't have to lose it or anything. And then I'm using my wood cleaner to clean the surfaces of this table as well.
To make
Next, I'm going to be working my way now onto the first floor bathroom, so I'm getting rid of anything that was on the countertops of the vanity. I'm going to remove the tray, all of the soap dispensers, everything there. This way I can spray my anti-bac spray on all the surfaces, and while that's settling in, reminder you guys, if you use any antibacterial, let that sit for at least 5 minutes for it to actually work. And then while that's going, I'm just taking my spray away and cleaning the mirror area that's right above the vanity. As soon as I'm done with that, then I'll go ahead back with my microfiber cloth and I'll wipe everything down so I can put it back its place on top of the vanity. And then I went ahead and took the antibacterial, let that sit on the front of the vanity. This way I can clean off all of the handles, get rid of any germs on there as well, since we touch that on a daily basis. And then I'm going in with the scrubbing bubbles, the same thing that I used for the upstairs bathroom, anti-bac, spray that in, let that sit while I'm cleaning the interior of the toilet bowl. And then I'm going to go ahead, give that a flush. I'm taking my paper towels, and then I'm going to be wiping everything down that I sprayed the anti-bac on from top to bottom of the toilet area, and then I'll just dispose of that in the trash.
I just wanna be with you. How can you make me feel this way? Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I want you now, 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 now. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you.
And then for those of you that sometimes have a problem with me cleaning my toilets with my hands, just need to show you, I wash it as soon as I'm done. And then I take a disposable paper towel, dry my hands up, and then toss that napkin in the trash. So no germs, no cross-contamination on anything else in my bathrooms. Don't you worry. Then I'm putting everything back on top of the toilet now that that's clean, tossing out the trash. This I give it a wipe down, and then I also spray it with some antibacterial spray as well. And then I'm just going to go ahead and vacuum the entire bathroom as well. Then we're going to work our way into the dining room area, and we're going to clear off anything that's on the table. We had just a couple of items, wasn't too crazy. I went to Burlington the night before and I picked up a couple of items, so I just wanted to kind of sort through which of the girls' rooms each of those pieces were going in. And then a couple of the items actually didn't fit, so I left in the bag because that has to be returned back to the store. After everything was cleared off and put back in its place, I'm just taking my wood cleaner, spraying off the entire surface of the dining room table, and then I'll go ahead and put the centerpiece back in the center of this table. I'll also use the same method wood cleaner to clean the surface area of my credenza. We have that wood bowl at top that kind of we use to store our keys and things like that when we come in, so it tends to get a little dusty on here, so I always like to give that a good wipe down as well. And then working our way into the kitchen to get everything put away. As you saw, I had Capri's little smash cake outfit, her little party hat. We had a lot of things that had to just go back either into the sink, back into the cabinets. This was her little smash cake, you guys. I decorated it myself. I was pretty proud. I made these out of fondant and chocolate, the little daisies. The night before, the reason why I tossed whatever was left because they were smashing it outside. Mila and Capri all had their hands all in it, so of course not sanitary to keep and eat. So I got rid of that, and then these were leftover flowers that I had from the flower crown that I made for Capri, so I just put these in a vase this way we could enjoy them for the rest of the week.
I wanna stay here with you. I just wanna hear you say that you want me to. I told you I can't get you off my mind. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la. I wanna stay here with you.
After I cleared off all of the countertops on the kitchen island, I went ahead and put away all of the clean dishes that were on the dish rack, and then whatever dishes were in the sink from like our breakfast and lunchtime, I went ahead and added to the dishwasher. Since you guys, by this time it was getting pretty late, you'll see when I'm cleaning the front surface of the stove that it was already almost time for Mike to get home from work, and we were going to have lots of dishes to fill in after dinner.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No.
Then I just hand washed, as you saw, some items that were hand wash only. Then I'm cleaning out any food and particles and stuff that were inside the actual sink, toss that into the trash, and then I'm going to be working my way towards the back of the counters. That's going to be getting rid of, same thing, we had this balloon, I just went ahead and popped it because Mike had Mila writing all over it, so threw that in the garbage, put some fruit away, my measuring spoons, we had smoothies that morning, so I wanted to put away my blender, and then same thing, taking my Method daily granite cleaner. This is tried and true, my absolute favorite, and I use this to clean all of the countertops in my kitchen. See there, 5:30 p.m. So it was actually like almost time to make dinner, so I didn't worry about cleaning the stovetop. You can see it's dirty there. I just gave the exterior a quick wipe down, and dinner was gonna get made, and then once dinner was done, that's what I worry about, giving it a clean.
'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you.
Then I'm now in the living room area, and I'm giving everything a good cleaning by putting the million things that are in here away. This is where I was making actually the balloon art for Capri's smash cake, so that's why there's lots of extra balloons that stayed that are all over the place that I have to just kind of put into a bag, so same thing I could bring to the venue. Just getting everything back, putting the girls' toys away in their toy bins, all of that good stuff. We also still had, you guys guilty, Easter baskets under the coffee table, so I wanted to get those put in their room so we could put everything away that's in there. Those are the items that I bought for them. And then I'm going ahead and using my glass cleaner to clean the tray in the center and put everything back. You're also going to peek at little feet there. You see those? Mila was so tired she fell asleep on the couch, and Capri actually had went down for her second nap and final nap of the day. So I was just trying to get this done as quickly as possible before both of them woke up.
Don't know why, I'm always feeling homesick. Oh. All I know is this is where my heart is. Oh. I have seen many places where the beauty never ends.
Once all those areas were all clean, I now went ahead and pulled out my vacuum. When I do all this open concept area, I feel like it's just easier if I clean it all, and then I'll go in with my vacuum to vacuum everything up. As you can see, Mike was home at this point. It was already like 6 o'clock. I vacuumed the kitchen, the living room, the dining room, all of those spaces. And then I am going to use my spray away to clean the living room mirror as well.
Here than I can bear. Ooh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been.
After the living room mirror was all cleaned up, it was time to go back upstairs into the bedroom. The sheets were fully cleaned and dried, and I just went ahead and honestly tossed those onto the bed. I made the bed really quickly, even though, like I said, it was already really late. You can see how dark it got in the room already. But just to make sure everything was tidy and back in order. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this full house clean with me, cleaning the entire house, the whole house with me. It was a lot of work. I can't believe I completed it all in one entire day, but it felt so good to have it all done at night, and I was definitely a little sore the next day. So thumbs up this video if you enjoyed watching. Definitely consider hitting that subscribe button if you're new here. I would love to have you, and I will talk to you guys all in my next one. Bye.
I'm always feeling homesick. Oh. All I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.